hello folks, welcome all to the channel. I am the Custard Prophet. We're back here with Season 5 with our main save with FM24 with Wisla Krakow. We've got promoted, we've won the cup, and last season it looked like we might win the league. In the end we finished 5th, so not quite. But we've made some changes, particularly at the back where we needed to, as well as at the other end of the pitch. And I don't know, we might be in a better shape, we might not be, it's really hard to say. Let's see how the pre-season's gone, and more importantly, who have we bought in and who's left. So, I don't think we're done with the transfers yet, but we've made a few and we got rid of a few. So, out of the door, Alex Bugaj, the Norwegian left-back, never really going to work, I don't think. He's gone to Jagiellonia, we'll see how he does there. Another player on a free leaving is Banowski. He was a player we bought in from the youth team at right back because there was just nobody else. We've let him go because I don't think he's really worth hanging around. A couple of other players who were taking up some serious wages. Rafael Augustniak, who was signed in basically because we were really struggling for a centre-back, and he did what he needed to do for a short period of time, and we didn't need him beyond that, so he's gone. And goalkeeper of last season, who was a disaster, Daniel Bachmann, has left. So we're a goalkeeper down, and we haven't really got players up top because Carlos has left the building. So who have we done? What have we done? How have we replaced some of these players? Well, we started off with Hector Rubio, who is a right-sided midfielder. It's not what we needed at all, but I saw this player on a free and I thought, why the heck not? He looks pretty good. We're probably not quite strong down the right side, so felt maybe he would be a good player to come in. Just 20 years of age. Think he could be quite good. At the back, we have bought in this player, Lazaro Rufo, who has his mentals are absolutely crazy good. Look at that. 16s and 17s. Absolutely mad. He's got a massive jumping reach as well, which is good. Heading maybe not as good as it should be for that jumping reach, but looks like a decent player in the centre of the pitch. And we've now got... I did say I was going to try and bring experience. We've now got 4 players who are 20 and 21. So we'll see how that does. But just behind them, we have bought in Alexander Bobek, a 23-year-old Polish goalkeeper. We've spent some money on this guy. He's worth up to 5.8 million. He is a definite upgrade on Bachmann, and we've already played one game of note, and he got himself a penalty save. So, I mean, that's pretty much more than Bachmann did in the entirety of last season. So pleased with that. A couple of forward-thinking players. Alexandra Acosta, really fast, rapid old player who can finish and do all the things that we want him to be. Only 18 years old. You feel he is going to develop very nicely. Another Spaniard and another striker who's only 19 years of age, a 19-year-old Georgian. Now this guy is really the player that we're bringing in to be the new Macheka. The deep line forward role or pressing forward role, so alongside the more attacking player, I think he's going to do a good job there. Pretty strong, but he's also really got a really good finish on him as well, and a great first touch, so I think he could be fantastic. He's going to be starting on the bench today, and he's going to give, I think, our current player in that position, John Jules, a real run for his money. So I'm pretty pleased with who we've bought in. We haven't got any stars, I don't think, but the back line, I mean, it looks pretty strong. It looks pretty strong. I mean, the 3 to 4 stars for everybody along the back line. I'm happy with all of those players. I just want them to be able to play together. I still haven't found the defensive midfield position. That's still a bit of a problem. We're going to be looking further for that and maybe bring in a loan there. We've got Robbie Burton on the way out, thankfully. So that's good. Owen Dale, there's been offers in for him as well. I've been thinking of maybe getting rid of him as well. Now we've got the new right-sided midfielder in there. I think that might be good, as well as Josh Key. So that would be 2 or 3 additional players leaving, and we'll look to use that money to bring in perhaps a defensive central midfielder, something like that, Pre-season's gone all right. We've played a few games. We beat Zagłębie Sosnowski 2-1, which was a nice one at a neutral venue. We then beat Stal Miliec, who we've played a few times, and beat them 2-0. Duda and Pankov. Lost to Bournemouth 4-1, but, you know, they're a decent side. Jared Brunthwaite playing at Bournemouth. You just don't know how that guy's going to develop. He feels like he could develop fantastically, end up at like Manchester City or something, or just fall apart. But the first real game to note, and I had no idea how we qualified for this, other than we finished the runner-up in the Cup last season. We played Pogon in the Super Cup final. I thought, I'm not going to bring that. We'll play it, and I'll come back and I'll tell you how badly it went. Went quite well, actually. Played pretty well. We were 1-0 down early on. Christian got himself another goal. We looked pretty good going forward. We looked pretty strong at the back. And we just lost on penalties, and Kasper Duda missing the key penalty. So yeah, I was pretty pleased with what we had there. So I think we've got some good possibilities here. I'm slightly concerned we don't have the firepower we did have up front, but I'm not sure about that. I think maybe one of those players that we brought in could really find goals. A lot of them are very, very good finishing. I'm just not sure how they'll fit together, but we will find out. Weirdly, the first couple of games of the season are exactly the same as last season. We go away to Widzew and then home against Cracovia. If you remember, we won both of these games last season, if I remember right. That would be the start that we would want again today. And then we're home against Wisla Krakow, another strong side, away against Lech, and then home against Pogon. Really tough old start. But let's see what this new breed does. Are we going to be able to bring some quality out of this side? So here we go, folks. We are going to be playing. There's a little bit of a surprise on the pitch, and we'll talk about that in a second. Acosta is going to start with John Jules alongside him. Or are we going to do that? Should put Delgado up there. I'm just not sure. Let's put Acosta up there. John Jules alongside it. Right side is Cania. Carlos is on the left. This is Carlos number 2, if you remember. Let's have a look at how his development's going. Looks like he's doing pretty well. We're getting lots of bids in for him. Sahiti's currently out injured, so we're going to try and develop him into a really good backup option. We've got Duda and Salhaka in the centre, and then the backline, the new look backline, Krasnowski, Cordoba, Arufo, Christian, and the new goalkeeper is Bobek. So let's see what this team can do. Excited to see what the new Georgian can do, whether we're going to get some real quality performances from him, or Acosta, or even Delgado, who really hasn't played an awful lot this season. Or last season he didn't really get much chance, because we always favoured Carlos, because I couldn't bring myself to think that Carlos was a bad player. It took me a lot of time. Well, Bobek did well there. I'm not quite sure what happened, but we'll take that. What the heck's happened here? Right, just a second. Everyone's mixed up. I didn't do this. We got Broda on the pitch. Why have we got him on the pitch? John Jules. Salhaka. We're going to have to make a couple of changes. I have no idea what happened there. Because, tell me, is that how I had the team set up when I pressed go? I'm going to have to check this. I really don't think it was. So we've got... Oh, bloody hell. Where's our right midfielder? He's not even in the squad. Is it in goal? Oh, this is so frustrating. Right. Right, let's do this. We'll bring the Georgian on. And then we're going to bring Hector Rubio on. And see how he does. Right, that's an absolute mess of a start, isn't it? We still created a bunch of chances. Thank God Costa got himself taken off. We had a bloody goalkeeper up top. Well, Carlos just wins the ball brilliantly there. Krasnowski. At the back, Cordoba. Now he's the ball-playing defender. We've got him on a ball-playing role. Here's the new Georgian player. Into Rubio. Just come on. The right side Spaniard could be a very good player. Rufo, another good player on the ball. Krasnowski now. Carlos. Oh, beautifully done. It's... Oh, come on. Oh, that was such a lovely bit of play. And we don't get a goal out of it. Well, it's not been a bad first half at all. Not bad at all, considering most of it we were playing with a goalkeeper up front. So let's go out in the second half. More of the same, please. We might go a little bit more attacking, perhaps, shortly. I feel we've got enough to beat this team. And we've got options off the bench as well. Not as many as we'd like, but we do have options. I thought I'd just taken Delgado, John Jules off. He just got injured. I'm sure I pressed go, take him off, and nothing happened. So instead he comes off injured, which is, I guess, lucky because it's the same. The substitution I wanted to make. Hopefully he's not properly injured. It's getting towards, critical time here. Right, here we go. We'll see what that does. Made a couple of little tweaks tactically, but hopefully we haven't lost two of our strikers, because that would be a bit rubbish. Come on. Wouldn't it be nice? Just wouldn't it be nice for FM to give us something right at the end for once? Carlos. Oh, come on. They're taking it away from us. They took it away from us. Why? Why? They didn't even say why that was. Looks like they had a massive chance. Well, I mean, what I can say is the back line did fantastically well. And the players who were doing really well last season didn't do so well. I think there's a lot to take out of that performance, in all honesty. Particularly that clean sheet. Because those, defensively, we looked solid as heck. That looks really nice. I'm not too disappointed with what's ahead, considering Kania wasn't even in the squad. Our most creative player on the in an attacking role, but outside of that, it's all good. So yeah, it's 0-0. It's not the end of the world. We didn't lose, and let's have a look at the injuries. Costa's out for 2 to 3 months. Oh, that's brilliant. And thankfully John Jules is just 3 days, so bring in a player and then he's out for a few months. Where is he? He's down here. Kania is down here for no apparent reason. No, Kania is out of the side. I don't have a right midfielder on there here for some reason. And Broder wasn't up top. So that is some weird thing that went on in the game. It wasn't set up wrong. I had it set up absolutely right. Have you seen that before? Have you seen... I feel that's happened a few times where the team that's gone out is not the team that I put out. And that would be really annoying if it really mattered. Oh, anyway, folks, we got a reasonable result. We'll put Kania back in because I think he deserves to be on the pitch. And I'll see you next time. I think we're going to be coming back perhaps for... Should we do it against our old friends Pogon? No, Corona. Can we beat Corona this season? Let's do that. That feels like a tough game. We could be doing brilliantly, we could be doing terribly. We might have drawn everything 0-0, who knows. Anyway, folks, let me know what you think of the new signings, the new defensive solidity. That feels good, doesn't it? And let me know if you've had other weird things that FM is doing which you genuinely haven't done. It's just kind of done it for you, and you have to pick up the pieces. Anyway, folks, if you did enjoy the episode, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. See you for the next one. Goodbye.